I could go for something peaceful right about now. Hello, everyone. This is Quiversee, and welcome to Pikmin 3 Deluxe. Pikmin 3 originally released on the Wii U back in the day as the third installment, obviously. And I freaking loved it. Like, I 100%ed that game thoroughly. It was so good. But I have not played the deluxe version, at least not a lot. But the deluxe version on the Switch, obviously it's going to control differently, but it also apparently added some new stuff to it. And there's one thing that it did that I'm curious about. So we're going to give it a try here. Only one player. And one of the things that I'd said, like, you can see here, I've got a very, very brief file from... Dang, that was 2 years ago I did that? I didn't think it was that long ago. I thought I did that, like, sometime last year, but no, it must have been longer than that. But what I did was, Pikmin 3 Deluxe has a demo. And by beating the demo, you unlock a few things. And one of them is ultra spicy difficulty. Like, Pikmin 3, I don't remember if the original Pikmin 3 had a difficulty setting. But whether it was 3 or 3 Deluxe, either way, it's the first title to have a difficulty setting like this. So I'm curious, how do they make a difficulty setting for a title like Pikmin? Let's find out with some ultra spicy.
20XX. At the far reaches of space lies a planet on the brink of ruin. The planet's name? Kopai. Due to a booming population, booming appetites, and a basic lack of planning, Kopai's inhabitants have all but exhausted their food supply. Their only hope is to find another planet with edible matter. Accordingly, they send unmanned scout vessels called Sparrows out into space. To their dismay, the search is proving fruitless.
I see what they did there.
Just as they're about to give up, the final vessel reports back with news of a miraculous discovery. They mobilize to investigate the planet, which they name PNF 404. Kopai's last hope rests on 3 intrepid explorers.
There it goes! Flying through the stars in order to plunder a planet for its resources.
79,000 light-year voyage nears its end.
Kind of sad if you look at it that way.
As they initiate the landing sequence, something goes horribly wrong.
Was the sound effect for the ship blowing up there the duck hunt dog laughing? Because I swear I thought I heard that just now. But yeah, Pikmin 3. So Pikmin 1 was Olimar getting stranded on a planet. Pikmin 2 was they're plundering it for treasures. And Pikmin 3 is a completely different species of very tiny aliens, is now plundering the planet for its natural resources. What happened? Pikmin. Where am I? Last thing I remember was... Oh, of course. This must be PNF 404.
Sorry.
Charlie to ship! Charlie to ship! Do you copy? This is your captain. I repeat, do you copy? Hello? Anyone? There's no response. Where's my ship? My crew! Captain Charlie. A much more mundane name than Olimar, but what are you gonna do? I managed to escape unscathed, but what about the rest of my crew? They could be anywhere on PNF 404.
Arf.
I've got to find Alf and Brittany. I only hope they survived. Move with the stick. So yeah, Alf, Brittany, and Charlie. Their naming scheme is literally based on the military phonetic alphabet: Alpha, Beta, Charlie. It's kind of cute. I like it. If you get stuck at story mode, press up to view a strategy hint. You can hide them by going to more other settings, hint display to off. Good to know. All right, basic information. Go to other settings, change controls to your liking. Good to know. I want to go here. Okay, so radar. Mini radar display is on. Orientation fixed north, good. Gyro function on. Cursor control stick or pointer. Oh, I could use motion controls and pointer controls, couldn't I? Right now I'm using the Pro controller, but I might want to actually switch. Not this one. Maybe on the next one I'll try it. All right, hint display off. I want to turn that off. And we'll keep the rest alone. Can't control the camera right now, but I can move. Huh? What the? More of them! So strange. They're lined up like pool balls. I seem to have wandered into a strange neighborhood. Why are they coming closer? My whistle will scare them off. Stay back! I'm surrounded. Maybe I should throw them. Get away from me! I love how the tutorial is him being afraid and trying to get rid of them. They don't appear hostile. So let me get this straight. I can round up these creatures by pointing at them and pressing B and throw them with A? That is correct. Press build B below whistle to call Pikmin over. Take aim with the stick and press A to throw. Pretty standard Pikmin fare so far. These filters could be of use. Maybe. One of the things about Pikmin 3 on the Wii U that I remember distinctly was it actually was one of the games that really took advantage of the asymmetric gameplay with the pad. With the Wii U gamepad. Because, like, you could use it to control Pikmin. I guess there's no more over here. You could use it to have the map up and, like, automate things. So I'm curious how that's going to work with Deluxe. Because, you know, the Switch obviously doesn't have that asymmetric style. I'm already feeling... Oh, okay, that's why it's a little jittery. It's because of the gyro. I'm already feeling like I'm going to want to switch to having my Joy-Cons out. Right, that's how it's done! Alright, in the meantime, hold on. Can I, like... No, I don't want that. I want... Pointer. Let's... Unavailable when cursor set the pointer control. Okay, no, it is... That's not quite right. Okay. I think pointer is what I'm going to want to set it to when I switch control styles. I should look around for my crew. Okay, now I can turn the camera. And pressing ZL will let me see what's in front of me. There we go. Okay. This is too hard to break. Better look for another route. Also, I love the fact that we're starting not with the red Pikmin like you do in 1 and 2, but with yellows. A little bit less effective at combat, but better for throwing. Worth noting that, yeah, the stick is controlling my camera here, but, like, it does not have the ability of doing what has been done before, when it's like, you know, you have to, like, marching around you. You can't direct them like that. I seem to remember that that mechanic works differently in this game. These guys sure are dedicated. They sure are, Charlie. They sure are. Little bat beasts. What are those? They look dangerous. Wow, that's bright. Light is chasing away those enemies. They don't seem to be all that dangerous. Ooh. There's something else here, though. Whoa! Exploration Day 1. Alf's crash site. Now we get to see it from another one's perspective. The ship! It's a miracle. I'm alive and somehow unharmed. Alf. Just as the SS Drake was about to land, we lost control and had to make an emergency escape. In the chaos, I was separated from my other two team members, as well as the ship itself. As the ship's engineer, it's up to me, Alf, to find both the SS Drake and my crew members. I like to think that he was, like, recording a ship's log or something when talking about it. And Alf gets to meet the red pig. What was that? Oh no! Their home is stuck in a leaf! It appears the specimen I just spotted has company. And what's that stuck in the branch? Is there anything I can do? Is that red thing a fruit? They responded to the whistle. What friendly little guys. Ah, there's a lock on. Okay. Throw more. There we go. Nice. Yeah, the onion's got a bit of an overhaul. I was hoping it was a fruit, but it doesn't appear to be edible at all. Now, it's kind of funny. The onions in this game, I feel like, got simultaneously more mechanical and more organic in nature. Like, the jets on it are very much just machines. But the tendrils are, like, actual roots. I like to think that, canonically, what's happened here is that thanks to... Because this takes place after the first couple of games. You know, the Olimar's already been to this planet. I like to think that bits and bobs from Olimar's ships and like the treasures and stuff, combined with what they've taught the Pikmin, has caused a bit of a mutation in their onions. Something along those lines. Nature's weird, man. Nevertheless, the red fellows seem quite pleased now that it's free. Oh, wait a minute! I'm supposed to be looking for those two missing... Face forward with ZL and look around with R. Won't work if the Joy-Con is held sideways. I didn't realize that you could even play this with a sideways Joy-Con. Hey, they're following me! Alright, I can't interact with the onion here. It's this pile of rubble. Alright, hold on. There's gotta be, like... Sorry, I keep just going back. Let me look at the control eye. No, that's... Okay, hold on. What if I turn the gyro off? Okay, I see. Honestly, in this control scheme, this makes more sense. What are they doing? They're building a bridge! My coat pad! Oh, thank goodness I found it! I can use it to locate the SS Drake! That's right, boys! Go get it! Oh yeah, this is much cleaner. At least for now. Can't really do much while they're doing their thing, though. The bridge is almost built. Yay! Wonderful! The bridge is complete! Great! It still works! Of course, I'd expect nothing less from Copite Engineering. Sorry, having some technical hiccups here. I've been having a lot of weird tech issues today. I don't know what it is. I'll check my surroundings by scrolling through the Copad screen. Use I'll check your surroundings. Correct. Where's the Drake? So yeah, the Copad here was like the main gimmick of Pikmin 3 on the Wii U, because like the Copad was almost exclusively used with the bottom screen. Or the gamepad, rather. Aha! The SS Drake isn't that far from here. Maybe the other two crew members are there as well. I'd best head in that direction. Maybe indeed. Now we can start exploring with the help of the Copad. Use the radar to check the map and camera to take photos. Oh, camera mode. I did not remember this. And then... Well, hello, little guys. Oh, my lord. This is simultaneously really cute and really cursed. Boop. But it's technically displayed on the world map. I'm sorry, what? Wait, time out. Is that what... I didn't even pay attention to this menu option. Oh, there's badges. You know what? I kind of forgot. I think I remember this now because remember, it was 2 years ago that I touched the demo. But yeah. This was they're like achievements. So bearing fruit, you have to retrieve a fruit, which we'll get to that in a bit. Animal annotator, log 10 Piclopedia entries. Again, that'll happen later. Shutterbug. Flaw in the armor, I'm not even going to open that yet, and intelligent life. You're on the trail of an unknown intelligent life form. Yep, so I've already gotten a couple of them from the story. Oh, geez. Well, needless to say, I wish to obtain them all, and I'm going to do what I can. Wait, rank? Oh, interesting. So there's 22 story badges, 4 side story badges, 8 mission badges, 6 bingo badges, and 10 dedicated badges. Power surge. Oh, man, look at... Some of these might have to do with multiplayer, so that might have to wait. But we'll worry about that later. Is that red thing food? Yep, it is food, but not for you. Sugar-ups! Punch your mouth! They feed the onion! out some sort of sprouts. Come on. Punch, 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 punch. Fight him, Alf! Fight him! Punch, 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 punch. Killed one. Punch a wild creature into submission. I knew it. I freaking knew that was gonna be one. It's like you don't put achievements in your Pikmin game and not have that be one of them. Alright, and then boop. So it pretty much works like standard Pikmin does. Food and pellets. And food from the defeated enemies can be fed to the onion to generate more Pikmin sprouts. Pellets of a color make the same color, or more of that color, rather. Yeah. Ah, I see. So this is how these little creatures propagate. How incredibly fascinating. Press A to nearby Pikmin sprouts, press B to cancel. You know, it just said red Pikmin, you know, push button to pull Pikmin sprouts. It's like everyone knows they're Pikmin. But Alf does not know that yet. Right now, they're just little creatures. I'm gonna let those plant and propagate while I go get the big flower petal. Because bigger petals, bigger pellets means more Pikmin. Wow, this one's huge! Big pellet! Let's go, boys! We got friends to make! And you! Get started! We're gonna need more friends to open that! Listen to their little cheers. For it. Oh, right, I was mashing A before, kind of used to that, but no, you just have to push it once and it'll start automatically doing it. That's actually pretty nice. All right, everyone, get it! Push! Aha! What's that? Looks like someone's left a data file here. Perhaps the Copad will be able to read it. How does one just leave a data file like that, I wonder? Is it, like, meant to be, I don't know, like a USB stick or something? That's the only thing I can figure. The onion is like a nest for the Pikmin. It both gives birth to them and provides them with shelter. Excellent! The Copad can read the data file. So these creatures are called Pikmin? This information might come in handy later on. I'll save it in the Copad's exploration notes. Installing! It's a good thing that this data is completely compatible with alien data. I don't think Captain Charlie wrote the data file, so who did? Could there be other intelligent life forms on this planet? Yes, intelligent life forms that happen to use the same operating system as you. How convenient! According to the radar, the Drake should be through here. Ooh. More data. Wow, those are massive, but they don't look edible. I want to look at the new data. It's under controls, apparently. Change the radar's orientation on the size of the option menu. That is not helpful, because I don't want to change it. I like it being north-oriented. All right, pop the mushrooms, boys! even know if there's a reason to pop these mushrooms. I just want to do it. There we go. Mushrooms popped. Who built this wall here? More signs of intelligent life? That'd be a good time to press X to perform a charge attack. How do you even learn that? Like, how do you know how to do this, Alf? There we go. So yeah, that's the change in that mechanic. Instead of being able to just like swarm them around you with, you know, your little marching tune, you do that. You order them to commit a charge. My crew could learn a lot from this kind of teamwork. I hope the Drake is okay. If it's not, you're the engineer. You can always fix it up. I have faith in you, Alf. There it is! The SS Drake! The copad isn't picking up any signs of life in the immediate area. Oh, what am I supposed to do now? Incoming transmission? Who could it be? Alf! It's me! Brittany! Do you copy? Thank goodness! You're with the SS Drake, right? I made it through the landing in one piece. The thing is, I'm trapped somewhere. And I'm stuck! Oh no, we got cut off. Wonder how far away Brittany is. Sorry, more technical hiccups there. But at the very least, I'm thankful that she appears to be safe and sound. What's that strange sound? The sun is setting, which could mean that nocturnal predators are starting to wake up. I should probably get off the planet's surface for now. Not gonna lie, at first I thought that sound was his stomach grumbling. And Alf takes off into the atmosphere. And the onion follows. Most of the supplies we brought with us from Kopai were destroyed in the crash landing. So we now only have 3 days worth of edible provisions left. And he ate all of a day's worth by himself. Starting tomorrow, I'll have to find some local food. And thus we see one of the main gimmicks of Pikmin 3. Oh, review the replay with this to fine-tune your strategy. Oh, that's neat. I forgot about this mechanic. Yeah, look at that. So that was when we were making the bridge. That's when we were making guys go after to be able to push the box. Getting the big pellet. Push the box, go through the cave. Waste time popping mushrooms. And end the day. But yeah, so where Pikmin 1 had like a full-on time limit, but, you know, a fixed objective, and Pikmin 2 had all of the treasures and stuff like that, but no time limit, this one kind of combines the idea of the two. It's a bit of a treasure hunt, but the treasure you find is food that allows you to stay longer. So the time limit is dynamic. And I think it's actually a really clever way to use both ideas. Like, Pikmin 3 is extremely well designed. And I'm excited to go through it all again. Because, yeah, it's been a long time since I played the full thing. But that is the end of the first day. We're shipwrecked on this planet. Some creatures called Pikmin helped me find the SS Drake, but our cosmic drive key is nowhere to be found. I won't be going anywhere without that. Luckily, I made contact with Brittany, and we'll set out to find her tomorrow. When I took off in the ship, the Onion took flight as well. Odd, but amazing. Game saved. Exploration Day 2. The Garden of Hope. We got a much more zoomed out view of the planet, too. Look at this. I've tracked down Brittany's signal. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to Kopai. That would be very, very bad. So yeah, our overall objective is to find that cosmic drive key, because without that, they can't go back home, and this whole exploitation trip will have been for naught. Look, jokes aside, there's no getting around it. That is what they're doing. They are going to another world to exploit its natural resources for the survival of their own species. Thanks to growing population, growing appetites, and a general lack of planning. Can't help but feel like that is way too analogous to our own world, but something tells me that's part of the point. Anyways, we're going to stop at this here, and next time on Pikmin 3, we're going to go to the Garden of Hope and look for Brittany and some kind of food so that we don't starve. Until then, thank y'all so much for watching. Goodbye.